Greetings and welcome, everyone. We're so happy that you will be joining into this Starseed journey. This journey was recorded in July of 2022, and we received a Merkaba ship of light. We were then connected energetically, all those that were on our call live. We were connected energetically, Merkaba, to create a beautiful ship of light, which we hovered over the earth. At the same time, the masters assisted us in moving through time and connecting with each one of you as you joined your Merkaba of light to our larger ship and group consciousness. Together, we held the group conscious connection of intention for healing the waters of the earth, cooling the earth, and assisting in the awakening of the earth keepers, the planetary keepers, and the star seeds and that sort of thing, the light workers. And we sent empowerment frequencies to all those that are in the awakening process. So also there was a great deal of receiving as well towards the end, I believe it was. So we really think that you're going to enjoy this one. It is a beautiful journey. It's a great collaboration of all of our energies as light workers towards supporting the planet to come back to balance. So please reserve about an hour and 20 minutes for the following recording. You want to be in a place where you are, you want to be in a sacred space where you won't be interrupted for this hour and a half time period. It's not necessarily a journey. Some of the journeys I say to listen to right before you go to bed, and then you can just drift off. But this one is actually more conscious. You're more consciously aware throughout it. You're going to be asked also to sing and tone and offer your voice as a frequency of your divine presence throughout some of the healing process. So that's good to know. You want to make sure that you have some privacy, so you feel free to express yourself. And we invite you to re-listen to this as often as you like, to continue to build the concentration of energy that the intention holds. The other thing that is included in this is a healing for yourself and a receiving for yourself of all of the energy that transmits and comes back to you through that law of karma. So we really hope that you enjoy it. And we invite you to come to some of our live events where we can have a greater discussion and a greater sharing. You can check out the link below in the comments, no, not the comments, the description. Check out the link in the descriptions. Please like and subscribe. It really is helpful. And we will see you on the flip side. So peace out, Star Nation. Take it easy, everyone. Bye-bye. All right, so we're going to invite you now to close your eyes and come into a nice centered space and begin to bring your focus to your heart center. Imagining a beautiful flame of light in your heart. And as you breathe in, you're bringing oxygen and prana to this flame. And as you breathe out, imagining this flame growing bigger, brighter, more and more concentrated with light. So breathing into this flame with your intention, with your awareness, and on the exhale, imagining this flame growing bigger, brighter, becoming more and more concentrated. With every exhale, expanding the flame out in all directions. And beginning to fill your auric field with the light of your heart flame. in front, in back, to the right, to the left, and just moving your awareness around your auric field 3 to 6 feet out in all directions. Bringing the flame, the concentration of the light throughout the field, noticing if there's any areas within the field of your energy system that may need extra light, may need you to weave the light, filling in any spots that may need your awareness, that may need your attention, bringing them to full radiance. Your spirit guides coming in now into this space around you. And as you continue to breathe into this flame and expand this flame, imagine the flame of your heart filling the entire room around you. And we invite you to repeat after me this beautiful prayer from Paul Selig. Repeating after me now. The light of the divine surrounds me. The love of the divine enfolds me. The power of the divine protects me. And I am open and available only to those energies that are for my highest good and the highest good of all. As we call for a temple of light, love, and protection, and ascension to anchor over each one listening now. We call in the spirit guides, the masters and mothers of the Buddha Christ consciousness. We call in all of our angels and archangels. We invite in the Ashtar Command, the Galactic Federation. We invite in our Starseed counterparts. To come into this temple space with us, to guide us and work with us. To advance our ascension, to advance our enlightenment, to advance any healing that each one of us may personally need or request at this time. And if you have a special request for any physical, emotional, mental healing, any aspect of your life that's needing a little divine grace, divine assistance from the teams of light, you're invited to speak these into your space now, into your sacred space, either verbally or just telepathically, inviting in the divine assistance into any area of your life. You could use a little help with. And we'll be silent for a few moments so you can do this. And together as a group now, we're going to send our heart flames down into the heart of Mother Gaia, connecting to the heart of the earth. So breathing into that heart flame, imagining the beautiful light in the center of your heart. And on the exhale, sending that heart flame down now through the lower chakras, out the base chakra, all the way down into the center of the earth in 3, 2, 1, making that connection with us all as a group with the assistance of our guides. And as we make that connection, Mother Gaia responds by sending her love, her energy, her support all the way up that cord of light that you've just created, fountaining up now, breathing in the heart of Mother Gaia into your root chakra, into your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and your heart. And as you breathe this energy in and up from the heart of the earth, imagine that you're expanding that earth light out around you, the love of Mother Gaia. She who knows your footsteps. She who knows the sound of your voice. She who has offered you the matter, the physical matter of your physical body to explore and experience her realm. Breathing in the heart of the earth and feeling the love that she has for you as one of her children, one of her many children, to walk upon the earth. Breathe this love in and expand it all about you, filling the whole room with this earth's light. Once again, together as a group, we're going to send our heart flame up, out the crown of the head to the heart of our sun. We will then send it through the heart of our sun, deeper into space to the central sun. And so just imagining, just intending this connection now. Breathing into the heart. And as a group, sending that heart light up now through the crown of the head, through the atmosphere of the earth, into space. 3, 2, 1, connecting to the heart of the sun. Breathing once again inwards, and on the exhale, sending your heart light through the heart of the sun, through this portal, deeper into space now. 3, 2, 1, connecting to the heart of the central sun. Making this connection with your heart cord. And as you do so, the sun responds, the star responds, and begins to pour its light, its heart, its energy down this heart cord that you've created, spiraling down, fountaining down, raining down this solar light through the heart of our sun, which adds its own energy to this heart cord. And the light of these two great suns, these two celestial beings, pours down this heart cord now, breathing it in slowly, gracefully into your crown chakra as the solar light reaches down to bless your crown, with the illumination of these two great star beings, breathing it into your brow chakra, your throat chakra, and your heart chakra now. And as you breathe the solar light into your heart, expand it out about you in all directions, filling the room that you sit within with this great solar light. Filling your energy field with the illumination of these two star beings. And as you do so, imagine, see, sense with your imagination any movement through your energy field. How is your energy field shifting from the illumination of this light? Breathing up from the earth and down from the sun. Exhaling out and about you, filling the room, your auric field, your light body with all of the frequencies, the heart energies of these celestial beings, bridging heaven and earth as part of the Starseed nation. Part of your mission here on Earth is to be the acupressure point, the acupuncture point, is to be the acupuncture point, the bridge between heaven and earth, the portal of the spiritual frequencies, the divine frequencies. And you're being asked now by your guides to begin to bring your awareness back to your heart center. And begin to explore this heart center and the many dimensions of this heart center. So the point of focus is that point of light, but once you move into that point of light, see if you can go beyond and expand through that point of light with your consciousness, and notice with your imagination as a sense what is the shape of the energy field of your heart portal. What are you noticing in regards to the shape of the energy here, the color of the energy here, perhaps the movement of the energy here? How is it made up? Just exploring this with your consciousness, with your imagination as a sense. Are you noticing cones, rings, feathers, wings? What does it look like to you through the sense of your imagination? And imagine if you were a blind person. If you were a blind person and you were trying to discern movement around you, the energy movement around you, your awareness into that heart center and begin to explore, feeling with your mind any movement or lack of movement. Is it fast? Is it slow? Is there waves? Is there spirals? Does it move outward like rays of the sun? Does it move around you like a pinwheel? Can you detect all of these options and more? Breathing into that heart and exploring. As we call upon Archangel Metatron now, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Metatron, to build the Merkaba of light, the vehicle of light, activating this Merkaba vehicle around each one of us now. And as these Merkabas become activated within your energy field, they line up with each one of us, listening now in a circle, point to point in this circle. Let us stay here for a moment. There's a great tension as this circle is building in energy. There's a tension that is wanting to lift. But before we do so, we want you to expand your imagination as a sense outwards beyond this circle of those that are present. And we were talking a little bit about traveling through time with our consciousness before we started this meditation. So we invite you to travel through time in your consciousness now and just look behind the circle as more Merkabas of light, more souls join in this circle, join in this collective intention of the Starseed journey. As these souls become attracted to our circle of light, in the future, more and more rings of Merkaba vehicles attach to this circle. And as we do so, we are traveling through time. We are traveling into the future. We are creating our own ship of light together in this group. And as we begin to lift now, this circle of light, this circle of Merkabas begins to lift. All of the Merkabas in the future joining us are lifting as well. We are lifting upwards now above the Earth's atmosphere. We are lifting upwards now to levitate above the Earth in our Merkaba ship of light. Take a moment to imagine yourself sitting within this ship of light, made up of an energy field of light, and out beyond this energy field, the earth below us. All of us still fully connected through our heart cords to this earth, fully connected to the sun and the central sun. And this light ship continues to grow as more and more souls, more and more star seeds receive this invitation to join us. And I'm being told that in this journey, we're going to be doing some energy healing for the planet Earth. As this is what we have come here to do. To bring the awakened consciousness into the human collective consciousness. In order to dissolve the density, in order to dissolve the limited belief systems about our capabilities, about our capacities, about our limited ideas of our identities. We are being guided now as representatives of the earth to begin to move this ship with our collective consciousness and with the power of the many star seeds that will be joining us in the future through all time. We are gathering a concentration of healing energy, healing intention, healing prayer. And this ship that we have created is beginning to move, hover over the oceans of the earth. Moving over the oceans of the earth now. And as we do, we send our healing energy down. If you can imagine what the northern lights look like in the sky, but only these northern lights are moving downward from our ship of light into the ocean, like a great curtain of light. And as we begin, we start around the North Pole of the Earth. We are so far above the planet that this curtain of light moves out and expands. It moves from the concentration of our ship, the center of our ship, out like a great curtain. Sending your healing frequencies, connecting to your guides, the healing modalities that are in your tool shed, in your toolbox. The healing modalities that are in your toolbox. Whether it be Reiki, whether it be IET, whether it be something else. Perhaps it is a mastery of your own presence. Open yourself now as a channel for this healing energy and begin to imagine firstly that we are cooling the temperature of these oceans in accordance to divine order. As our guides and masters are tuning our intention to the most perfect frequency waves to assist in the cooling of the oceans as the ship continues to move, guided by the Ashtar Command, the Galactic Federation, guided by the Ascended Masters, the Archangels. All we need do is continue to shower the light of our healing presence, the light of our frequencies, the light of our mastery into this beam of light that shines down in the most concentrated manner over the oceans as we move now around the equator of the earth, by waterway moving through the oceans, around the Middle Earth, and what is happening now is that this great ship of light that we have been creating with our collective intention has grown so large in number that we are circling the earth like a ring of light now. All of us connected in the present moment, in the now, all those listening in the future are part of this now moment. And this ring of our collective energy is beginning to move downward now through the southern hemisphere of the earth. And this curtain of plasma, healing, energy, and light moving in waves over the surface of the earth, over the surface of the waters. As slowly we begin to move towards the southern pole of the earth. And as we hover once again in a circular ring, in a giant light ship at the southern pole of the earth, you are being invited to notice the energy currents of the earth, the ley lines, the magnetic gridwork, the gridwork of light around the earth. From this southern pole, begin to imagine that our concentrated energies, our concentrated intentions are pulsing from this light ship, healing frequencies, specifically tuned through the light technologies of this ship to be precisely the frequencies that are needed right now. Allowing your own master self, your own starseed self to direct your current and your delivery of the very specific codes and frequencies of consciousness that only your presence holds in its unique combination of gifts, sending these over the surface of the earth into the ley lines, into the gridwork of light. Yaranadia Sotokum. If you feel pulsed to sound, tone, speak light language, we invite you to do so now. Sharanadike Haranadiom. Yisariakata Haranadisha Yatura Niyatia Saraka. Imagine these waves of energies moving from the southern pole around the earth, around the globe to the northern pole, using the currents of the earth to share this light, to share the codes of your own presence through the grid works of light. Itanya kotoye shalakina haranakitoma. And you're invited to think of your reverence for the earth, your reverence for the sacredness of the planet, your reverence for the beauty of the planet, your reverence for all of the ecosystems of the planet, all of the divine beings expressing in their unique diversity. Think of your reverence, your love of our beautiful planet, the insect kingdom and queendom, the animal kingdom and queendom, the bird kingdom and queendom, all of the fascinating multicolored birds, winged ones, imagining your reverence, tuning into your reverence as a frequency, reverence, love of the sacredness of life and the planet. Cultivate this now through your own heart and add this reverence into the healing stream. Awakening with a whisper, with a song, the reverence for the sacredness of light, the sacredness of life, awakening the reverence for the sacredness of life through the human collective consciousness now, sending this out in waves from the southern pole to the northern pole, awakening the reverence of life, awakening the reverence of our planet, the sacredness that we have the privilege to partake in and of. Awakening in a gentle whisper, a song, calling forth and activating the caretakers of the earth, the caretakers of the waters, the caretakers of the air and the purity of the land, awakening the consciousness of humanity to the sacredness of all life, to the sacredness of our beautiful planet, to the sacredness of the beauty that expresses everywhere. Awakening the reverence for the sacredness of the diversity of life's expression. Awakening the reverence of the sacredness of the one life force expressing in multitudes of form. And if you feel pulse to tone, sing, speak light language now as we energize these intentions, these prayers, these healing frequencies with the sound of our own voice. Kiranati shate kuramate inegi shaharana ilakum. Kiranadi sadya koye yama haranakite le e sho oye yana sa aurake. Ranatiki shayaka awanta ndese mbe neo. Shalom, Aranagitanya, Asoleniki, Ashoreama, Likiana de La moquete iana Yashomadwe. And as you continue to sing, chant, tone, speak in your language of light, imagine how it would feel to be woken up by your sweet song, by your sweet healing frequencies. And see the people waking up. As if from a deep sleep. Waking up to the beauty of life. Waking up to the sacredness of life. Shalom Yamadeo. Waking up to their own part, their own puzzle piece, that which they have come to give, to share, to support, to grow here on this planet. La nageda deya sodeyama. Waking up to the blueprint that is within them, that holds the design of that which they have come to deliver. Lana di aroma Ishale nario. And seeing the lights on this planet, the lights in the human beings, those ones that are the starseeds, that are the walk-ins, that are the shaman and the priestesses in their awakening, in their becoming. They may have been, they may be lost, they may have forgotten, they may have been hurt, traumatized, and closed down. Find the light, the spark of divinity. All of the many, many sparks of divine light. The souls that have come to assist in the great change, to assist in the reorganization of the sacred flow of resource for the good of all. We invite you to sing, to tone, to use your sound, for the sound is a wave of frequency that moves through the environment, that is held and circulated, that never disappears, that only becomes inaudible to the human ear. So use your sound with your intention to gently, gently wake up those that are sleeping, those that have forgotten, the light within themselves, the light within all things. You are the healers, you are the light workers, you are the starseeds, you are the walk-ins, you are the ones who have come to wake up within this density. And as you give from the sound of your voice and your intention, as you offer your frequencies, all that you give in service returns to you now. Inadeya kuramale so narei shalom Randhagaya naroye amahaya shoyo naryaku Yaranani hallelujah Yamorane The sound of your voice, your heart's pulse, and your intentions are reverberating over the earth, moving from the South Pole to the North Pole and back again. Expanding through the gridworks of light, through the field of oneness, to connect with those that have the receptivity to those that will hear this call and awaken, open their eyes to the greater reality beyond the physical reality, encompassing the physical reality, but greater through the multidimensional existence, the multidimensional awareness, the multidimensional universe. Waking up to more vision, more guidance, more clarity, more understanding. Waking up to their own connection of oneness. Waking up to access their own divine gifts. Waking up to see beyond the veils of death, beyond the veils of separation, to the eternal, unifying consciousness. That exists beyond our world and beyond the physical form. We invite you to become aware now of your own crown chakra on the top of your head. And instead of imagining this as a center on the crown of your head, imagine it more like a big funnel, a big cone of light that extends upwards above your head. And imagine this cone becoming wider now, opening to receive from your own guidance, from your own team of light, from the family of star beings that have been watching you, guiding you, observing through you. Encouraging you. Receive all that is being offered to you now. All that is being offered. Which is greater than you can even imagine. Allowing this to pour into you through the crown, through the brow, through the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, the root, filling your body with all of these frequencies of your own spiritual current, your own spiritual signature, your own spiritual mastery, the mastery that your soul has acquired through its many, many, many lifetimes on earth and in many other realms, many other planets, many other stars. Remembering your home, one of the beautiful homes that exist. All of the beings exist in unity consciousness. There is complete transparency, sharing of love frequency, of support, encouragement, growth. Feeling this family of light around you now, holding you in this space of energetic support. Transparency, encouragement for your earth mission, for your starseed mission on earth. They know who you are. They know the power that you hold. They know that you are a master at coming into the realms of darkness and shining your light, waking up through the veils of forgetting in order to shine your light. This you have mastery in. This you have power in. This is why you courageously volunteered to be a part of this great wave of awakening on planet Earth. And in this wave of awakening, there are many, many, many more of us than ever before. And there is so much more support. Breathe into this now and receive this support. Allow it to strengthen you. Allow it to fill all of the places there may be depletion of your energy. Allow for this energetic support to move into your body and correct all of your cellular regeneration. Returning the code of your DNA back to its original blueprint of perfect health, Receive this now as you are held in this group energy. Of all of the teams of light and your Starseed family. You are known in these higher realms. You are known. You are cherished. You are celebrated for your courage, for your strength, for your determination to overcome the seeming obstacles and difficulties and challenges in your life that have been deliberately designed by your higher self in order to create the awakening sequence within you, the impulse to grow beyond that which is comfortable, the impulse to expand your consciousness, into your greater consciousness. Into the you who knows the way. You are so loved. Every time that you come together and offer a transmission, an energy transmission of service to the one, that transmission expands outwards, is received by those who are receptive and willing to receive. Through the receiving and the sharing of your energy in this way, it becomes amplified, and the good returns to you. In a new form, in a new way. And so you are invited to continue to receive this blessing that is returning to you now. And as you take it into the core of your being, send it back to those intentions and prayers that you started this journey with not to bring them to mind as concerns or worries. Just send this blessing back in time to yourself who said the prayer, who said the intention, who asked for the assistance, and know that your prayer has been answered. That the energy has returned and is now focused on that prayer, on that energy intention, on that request. It has gone all the way around the world and returned to you now. And so allow it in as we begin to descend back to Earth in our group. Merkaba light ship coming back to Earth in this circular ship with all of the many extended layers of souls who join us in the future. We return now to the present moment. Our Merkaba of light anchoring around our physical body, in our physical space. Once again, slipping into your physical body, fully into your physical body, as if you're slipping on a glove, coming into your feet and your toes, your ankles, your shins, your calves, anchoring yourself down, embodying fully into the physical, giving love to that physical body that has its own consciousness, that is made up of the body of the earth. Give love to this body now. Give gratitude for this body now that acts as your vehicle to travel through the physical plane of the earth. Give thanks to this body now as a vehicle, as a gift. And draw into you, into your body, all of the spiritual frequencies, all of the blessings, all of the healings, all of the all of this frequencies, the knowledge, the connection, the illuminations, the healings that you have received, drawing them in to the hara, to the belly button, breathing them into the hara, to the belly button, to the power center and the core of your being, drawing these spiritual frequencies into the physical body, drawing them into your auric field. Knowing yourself as whole, knowing yourself as perfect, knowing yourself as divine, knowing yourself as eternal, knowing yourself as here, now, awake, connected to your higher guidance, to your higher self, connected to your divine gifts. An embodiment of spirit you are. Coming fully back. Coming fully back. Beginning to stretch, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Waking up, fully awake, fully alert, fully energized. Stretching your shoulders, your chest, your neck, your hips, all that needs to move. Bringing yourself back into your body, touching your face, touching your head, the back of your head and neck, massaging your neck, massaging your shoulders, coming into the body and giving thanks and gratitude for your physical form and for the opportunity to be in form and to explore our beautiful planet and all of the diversity of life upon it. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks. We give thanks to your presence. We give thanks for your time and energy that you have offered into this healing, into this journey, into this sacred intention of group consciousness. We give thanks for your presence on earth. We give thanks to the family of light, the Starseed Nation, the Star Nation, and all of the invisible beings that have guided us this evening, that have guided our healing intention and the delivery of our healing frequencies. We ask that all that we have received, all that we have given, be sealed by the divine now. Amen. Aho.